Battle for Konna. The fighting began when rebel fighters disguised as passengers on a public bus infiltrated the town. The bus was stopped at a Malian army checkpoint on the outskirts of Konna. As soldiers entered the bus to search it, the Islamists opened fire, killing the soldiers. Additional rebels poured into the town. After several hours of fighting, the Malian army is routed to its base in Severe, abandoning the town to the rebels and reportedly leaving several heavy weapons and armored vehicles behind. Around 25 Malian soldiers were killed. An estimated 1,200 Islamist fighters advanced to within 20 kilometers of Mopta, a Mali military garrison town. Operation Serval. The Islamists' taking of Konna, an offensive in southern Mali, triggered the framework of the French military intervention in support of the Malian government. The rebels were reported to have no viable interest in the town of Konna besides taking it from Malian troops blocking their path to the cities of Severe and Mopta. Therefore 500 Islamists are reported to have reinforced the rebel force occupying Konna to prepare for the offensive. The Malian army holding up in Severe also prepared for the worst during the day, receiving 300 Red Beret soldiers of the 33 Paratrooper Regiment, supported by 20 light armored vehicles. On the 11th of January, French aerospatial Gazelle helicopters from the Special Forces stopped the Islamist column advancing to Mopta. 4 Mirage 2000D jets operating from a base in Chad also conducted airstrikes. 12 targets were hit by the Mirages during the night between the 11th and the 12th. The French Chief of Army Staff, Admiral Guillot, announced that the Islamists had withdrawn from Konna and retreated several dozen kilometers to the north. The airstrikes reportedly destroyed half a dozen Islamist armed pickup trucks and a rebel command center. One French pilot, Damien Boitou, was killed after his attack helicopter was hit by ground fire during the operation. The helicopter was later written off as lost. That night, the Malian army, backed by French troops, claimed that they had taken back control of Konna. The French stated 4 rebel vehicles were hit by their airstrikes, while the Malian army claimed nearly 30 vehicles were bombed. Several dozens of Malian soldiers and 10 civilians were also killed. Other rangers go as far as 47 or 58 soldiers killed. A Malian lieutenant said that mopping up operations were taking place around Konna. French special forces were also reported to be on the ground. However, on the 15th of January, the French defense minister confirmed that the Mali military had still not recaptured Konna from rebel forces, despite earlier claims that they did. On the 18th of January, the Malian army released a statement claiming to have complete control of Konna again. The claim was confirmed by residents of Konna.